Hello, friends. Welcome to this podcast channel, Center of Excellence, Pharma 4. This is the 107th episode. I'm going to discuss about next gen quality, how machine learning and predictive compliance can help. Just to give you a brief introduction about our concept of Center of Excellence, Pharma 4. Dr. Jayan Joshi, that's myself, has designed this concept keeping in mind about various emerging technologies like cloud, artificial intelligence, machine learning, industrial Internet of Things, robotics, chatbot, blockchain, and how these technologies can help to solve the challenges into pharma industry, especially into digital supply chain management, regulatory compliances. Keeping this in mind, we have designed a lot of content which is available onto our website respa.com. We have also launched a course, Smart Manufacturing in Pharma, on Udemy platform, which has got 20 modules and discusses about the technologies and manufacturing applications. Our YouTube channel was launched about 5 years back, keeping in mind the same concept, and this has got more than 370 videos, starting from business strategies, emerging technologies, digital transformation, Pharma 4, and going up to the validations and audits. Podcast channel which you are listening right now is the 107th podcast, and this keeps it in mind about the recent developments into the technology and the new emerging challenges which are coming up into pharma distribution, logistic, and regulatory compliances. We have also have a book series, Center of Excellence Pharma 4. Presently, there are about 10 books, and these are available on Kindle as well as paperback all over the world. So what we suggest and recommend to you, do look at it, this social digital ecosystem which we have developed. Share your comments, share this with your colleagues and network also. So let me start with the agenda. I'm going to discuss about the introduction, key components of artificial intelligence powered quality management, automated quality control, real-time compliance monitoring, artificial intelligence powered risk management and intelligence, root cause analysis and continuous improvement, intelligent document and CAPA management, smart training and compliance automation, market dynamics and technology evolution, regulatory evolution and compliance integration, implementation excellence and strategic framework, performance measurement and continuous improvements. So let's start with an introduction. What companies are today looking and expecting it from the technology is a predictive quality analytics. We are looking for transformative applications by adoption of machine learning. This is where 82% implementation maturity can be achieved. 85% improvements into quality prediction accuracy is there. 70% reduction into batch failures are there. Why this is all required is basically because we are looking at it for maintaining a quality as well as it should help in the regulatory requirement documentation. And technology should really help in achieving all this. So integration of the various multiple data sources is required. As you are aware, into quality management, we have many factors. Like we have a material specification, it could be raw, packing, in process, and finished product. We have to also keep into mind about the equipment performance matrices. We have to also have operator actions which have been taken at a manufacturing level. And we have to also maintain the environmental monitoring data. Proactive interventions are required because as we have to also forecast the quality outcome, which is going to predict based on to the manufacturing completions and all. Keeping some of these factors in mind, we must also try to identify any anomalies detection which is really going to come into manufacturing operations and all. We have to also monitor the process parameters and its optimization. So we are expecting to achieve a maturity into our implementations and efficiency gain, as I discussed earlier, and it should help in delivering the efficiency gains also. This leads to a reduction in the process variability. It reduces the process variability by 50%. Machine learning algorithms can help in analyzing the complex relationship between the various manufacturing parameters and quality outcome and helps in identifying the optimal operating condition. As you know, there are many process parameters are there which are needs to be monitored during the manufacturing level, and this can be achieved by the predictive analytics and machine learning, and this is where the new generative technology should be used for quality management. So this is where value of pharmaceutical manufacturing comes up, where it can help in even identification of the small variations into parameters which may or may not give that impact onto the product quality, but this needs to be monitored. And even those parameters monitoring can help to control the quality parameter and achieve the quality results actually. This is what is the objective of moving to the next gen quality system. So continuous optimization capabilities are there which can help in improving the product quality and helps to improve the manufacturing efficiency simultaneously. The various technologies are coming up like computer vision is also one of the technology which can help in new gen quality into quality inspection. Again, I mentioned, discussed earlier is that this helps you to achieve high implementation maturity into machine learning quality management and all. This helps in superior defect detection accuracy. That 99.4% any defects can be identified, and this reduces the human inspection result, which we are presently doing by manually. The computer vision can really help in identifying those and all. And this has an advanced image analysis system which can identify subtle visual defects that cannot be expected by the human detections actually. Those are identified and uh, detected and identified so that you get better quality and less defects actually. And this utilizes the deep learning algorithm also, and these are also trained onto the vast database actually. So wide application range are there, like these are applicable into tablet, capsules, injectable, and various packaging material. And this also helps in improving the labor productivity. The labor fatigues and everything is not there. At the same time, using the automated vision technologies can help you in reducing the defects actually. So advanced capabilities are available. This gets integrated with machine learning and artificial intelligence, covering to the next generation quality system. This is what is our objective, what really we should really look at it. And this shifts from the reactive systems to proactive systems. And this moves further to the predictive compliance framework and all that. This is how it can optimize the manufacturing processes. A real-time optimization helps you in adherence to the regulatory standards, improving the operational efficiency, and this achieves and assure patients into the safety outcomes. The strategic evaluation in the quality assurance can help from inspection-based control to intelligence-driven assurance. So we were really moving from human uh, checks to the automated technology checks. That's the intelligence-driven assurance and all. And this goes on creating a vast data sets actually. As you go on checking up all those results, readings, it goes on creating a vast database. And this goes on continuously improving the new algorithm and helps you in predictive analytics. That is what is designed. So this is what is the topic what I wanted to discuss about the next gen quality over here. And this predictive analytics is moving very fast. So the present market, which is around 15 billion, is increasing by 24% till 2030 and all that sort of thing. And the company should really look at for building up this type of intelligent quality ecosystems and all. Now, this will also help in a real-time GMP compliance tracking. Again, I'm coming back to that. This can really help in improving the maturity levels about the implementation. And this helps in ensuring the 100% GMP compliances. So this reduces any violations about the quality parameters and all. And comprehensive monitoring system can be designed, developed it, which is going to be a continuous system. So this particular technologies, when we are implementing, we should not really look at it as a one-time project, but it's going to be a continuous project. And AI is going to contribute a lot. So AI-powered integration is really required. And this integrates the data from the multiple sources which is really coming up. At present, we are still working on to analog-based, silos-based systems and all, where data is in a particular department is stored. While when we are really looking out it for a new gen quality system, it's across the complete digital supply chain management. That means this includes the data from equipment, data from environmental system, data from personal activities, data from the documentation, and everything gets integrated and all. And that leads to a real-time visibility. So real-time compliance status is achieved and all. And this leads to any issues which are happening or may happen are get resolved actually. Automated tracking of the critical quality attributes is another benefit where I have listed about six different topics over there. So revolutionary transformation in quality management. So machine learning and artificial intelligence converge to create, which is going to be a next generation system. That is where we call it as a new gen quality system. And this shifts from again from the reactive to proactive to predictive compliance framework, which is what it is really going to get developed. And this leads to optimizing the manufacturing process. As you know, whether it's a capsule, tablet, ointment, or something, there is a manufacturing process. And a real-time optimization can happen supporting to the regulatory standard is only by monitoring the various process parameters by adoption of the technologies and related data is shared into a quality system. So this leads to improving the operational efficiency and which finally assures the patient to the safety levels and all. Strategic evolution into quality assurance is most important thing. Your inspection-based controls are now moving to the intelligence-driven quality assurance actually. And this leverages the vast database and with the sophisticated artificial intelligence algorithm, it can do the predictive analysis also. So we are moving from the manual systems with an intelligent system to the next gen quality ecosystems and all. And this leads to the faster market growth as well as achieve the defect detection and necessary corrective action immediately. The predictive risk assessment and mitigations is there. Implementation maturity is achieved. Predictive compliances is been there, and this gives you issues which may take place in advance intimation. Your risk reductions is reduced basically because you are now predictive any disruption, any quality parameters which are moving out of the control limits, it's been already identified and all. And this helps in a data integration also. The system is capturing all the data in the digital form. It gets captured by move to the cloud technology. Cloud technology is supported by artificial intelligence and machine learning, and that helps you to identify any deviation which is probably going to happen it and any audit findings, any environmental monitoring, any process performance data, everything gets captured, and that can lead to the preventive measures. So we have to really look out for the next gen quality system by adoption of these particular technologies of like machine learning and predictive analysis and all. Another contribution from predictive is into CAPA recommendation. As we have discussed about the maturity levels and we have identified it will reduce the investigation times and all that because of the data capture and data analysis by using artificial intelligence and predictive analysis. This also helps in enhancing the effectiveness by adoption of artificial intelligence. So CAPA requires a lot of data, data deviation, data integration, data pattern, and suggesting a corrective action, which also automatically takes place into this actually. So optimal responses to the quality issues are there. This will help in learning from the past activities. So system can go on continuously doing that analysis using the machine learning and will also identify most effective corrective and preventive actions also. And this eliminates the human guesswork. No, it is more than the system driven. So what we normally call it into such system is a data driven decision making, which is really going to happen it actually. We also do a root cause analysis for the automation and all to reduce those investigation cycles by almost 50%. And artificial intelligence systems will do the data analysis with a complex data sets, from your manufacturing data, equipment performance data, equipment process parameters, environmental conditions, and human factors. These are the things which are really going to cause into the quality issues. So system will automatically take all these things into consideration, do the required analysis by predictive analytics, and suggest you the required corrective actions and all that sort of thing. If machine learning finds out that there are any patterns which are not as per the expectations or something like that, maybe digital twins can also help and do uh, more than the traditional systems, automated systems and all with the intelligent automation, intelligent quality systems and all, and can also identify and do some investigations and also suggest it to you. So this is a continuous process and which is going to happen, which each and every company must start to working onto this to implement it. So predictive capabilities can also help in the root cause analysis. Artificial intelligence can again help with the predictive capabilities into root cause analysis, and potential root cause should be done before any quality issues can happen. And this trend can be identified by adoption of machine learning and with a real-time data. So with a real-time data, with the machine learning, can build and identify any possible problems or something like that. And those potential challenges can be identified and those can be eliminated by preventive action. So that's how it is going to happen. So this is where the new gen quality systems can help. No, this is also applicable into the process trend and the equipment performance parameters and everything also that. So proactive intervention is going to be a key point, key area where early warning systems can get identified for the proactive interventions and all. So this is what is the objective which we should really look at it. Now, how artificial intelligence is going to contribute it into the document generation and management. So, as you know, we have a standard operating processes which have been designed. So, creation of that also takes time and all that sort of thing. So, this is where the systems can help in generating all the data, maintaining all the data, and identifying and working as per the standards which have been defined into SOPs and all that. So, you achieve a consistency and even the natural language processing and all some of those tools are going to be also available to help you to achieve that new gen quality systems. So that is what is there. This helps in developing and controlling all those documentation. These extracts are available from the validated libraries, regulatory guidance, and historical records and all. And this reduces your manual intervention, manually efforts, these are getting reduced. At the same time, those errors which probably are getting into the system due to manual entry are also reduced, and your efforts are more accurate, so data is more accurate, more perfect and all. And those regulatory documentation helps in a further audit systems and all this. These are the benefits are there. Now, intelligent CAPA management is also there by improving the closure rates actually. As we have seen, our experience is that a lot of manual efforts are going into the systems, and maybe if it is going to take a X amount of time, our observation is that with such an automated system, with a regulatory documentation, with the right information, accurate information can reduce a lot of time, and you may have 50 to 80% of time saving which can be achieved and all that. So AI driven effective tracking is going to help a lot so that automate the investigation planning, action tracking and effective verifications. And this helps in monitoring the CAPA implementation progress and predicts the completion timelines and all. So this helps in maintaining the visibility across all the quality process parameters and brings the overall effectiveness, and corrective and preventive actions are automatically taken into consideration. Now, this also requires a smart training, which needs an identification. So artificial intelligence systems can help in analyzing the thing. So the skills which are working at a shop floor level or in a quality level or something, they can also go on learning, the capabilities which artificial intelligence and intelligent automation systems can develop it and all that. So this analyzes the performance about the data and deviation patterns. So accessing the competencies will help in identifying the technology training needs, and the training will also help in improving the record keeping and the regulatory documentations and all. So that helps in solving the quality issues and all that. This is what is also required. And optimized training management can help in improving the plant performance and manufacturing execution systems and leads to a improved automation, improved productivity, improved profitability. Everything is leads to that actually. So automated compliance can help in reducing the documentation efforts, and AI systems for reporting is going to contribute a lot into compliance summaries and audit documentation. Relevant data from the manufacturing system, quality database, and documentation repositories are used in an integrated way, not in a isolation way and all that. And this ensures the accuracy and timeliness actually. As I was discussing earlier, the time period which really required from the manual documentation system into any audits or analyses or something can be reduced substantially. So time saving and better accuracy in the short time is a strong benefit from such a next gen system. So looking at it, the present market and what is the future thing. Though even the present market is targeted maybe around 15 billion in 2023, it is growing up by around 24% year by year, and will trend will continue till 2030 actually. So there is going to be a demand for these technologies to improve the patient outcome and reduces the cost and all. Similarly, supporting to this, the artificial intelligence market, which is going to reach to 350 to 400 billion, is going to contribute a lot with the generative AI. A lot of new AI technologies coming up, tools are coming up, AI and machine learning technologies are coming up. AI is going to become more competitive into this regulatory compliances. AI agents are coming up and all that. So there are going to be the synergies into the various emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, IoT, blockchain, cloud computing. These are all going to get integrated and all, and this will exceed the benefits from the individual technology are there. So our entire ecosystem, digital ecosystem, which we are developing it, starting from our YouTube channel, our podcast, our books, and our Udemy platform. We are working on to how these various emerging technologies can help in contributing to the digital transformation and achieving the pharma forward. So there's a real-time data compilation, data analysis, data integration, lot of those things are there. And how IoT sensors can help, how the various technologies can help, how the blockchain is going to contribute, how cloud technology, cloud platforms are going to contribute. This is where we are going to look at it for the new gen quality systems and all that. And is going to help in a big way to the regulatory framework and all that sort of thing. So global regulatory developments are going to take place by adoption of AI and machine learning. FDA has also taken up a lot of initiatives, and there is good discussion groups and approvals are pathway into adoption of AI into pharma manufacturing. And AI into drug development is also taking place. There are a lot of companies are now started working since 2020 to 2022. And integration of artificial intelligence with good manufacturing practices requirements are there. So the validation, compliances, all those things can be automated with emphasis on system reliability, data integrity, decision-making transparencies, and all that actually. I'm quite sure that all those companies who are already started working on to this will get benefit. At the same time, if you are not started working onto this, you must build up all these capabilities as quick as possible. This will be good beneficial into an internal organization, but at the same time, it will also build a good confidence to your patient safety, patient creativity, patient credibility, and all that actually. So we have to also start thinking about this. So there are going to be a huge opportunities into pharma company. This technologies integrations will also help into the validation strategies. So comprehensive validation approaches can be taken into consideration, which will address the unique characteristics of artificial intelligence and machine learning technology. This requires a continuous learning, algorithm transparency needs to be built up, and it should really start exploring the performance monitoring. And if there are any deviation, you can always go on building it up, rectifying those algorithms, improving those algorithms, and all that sort of a thing. And how these technologies can also help. In fact, if you go to our website and YouTube, you will also find we have also discussed about a couple of years back about the digital system validations also. As you are coming up with a new digital system, you have to also think about it new digital. Your computer system validations is going to get changed. You have to start thinking about the digital systems validation, the validations of IoT, validations of the various process parameters, how they will get linked up, how artificial intelligence will be validated, how machine learning will be validated, how blockchain systems will be validated. But this is where the establishing the validation framework is also the most important thing, and ongoing validations and performance monitoring is really going to help into improving under that. This also gets supported by the change management. As we always discuss it out, we need to have a holistic approach. It's a people, processes, and technology. Or sometimes we discuss it like head, heart, and hand. All these things are to work together. So change management strategies are to be considered. So comprehensive training programs are to be designed, to be developed, to be implemented, to be trained. No? When we are really looking for a new gen quality systems and all this sort of thing. So this is essential for the successful AI quality systems implementation. So the various stakeholders, their engagement initiatives are also to be taken into consideration. This is critical for gaining the support and buying in from all the stakeholders across the whole organization, the company and all. And this will address the concerns about the technology's reliability and compliance. Performance measurement systems are to be designed, those to be supported, those to be implemented, and all. This will help in tracking the effectiveness of AI implementation. The risk adverse culture is to be designed. Investments are to be thought about it for the organization development. And finally, whatever you have done, you have implemented, you have to also measure the quality systems performance regularly. So we have to build up a sophisticated metrics for this, basically for organizational efficiencies and quality systems output. You have to design a new KPI, that is a new key performance indicators to track the system's accuracy and response time and all. And finally, that should lead to the complexity of measuring those AI systems and its ROI, because you are putting up a lot of investment into hardware, software, training, migration of the data, training to those skills and all that. How it has been achieved, how it has been delivering the quantitative and qualitative results, both needs to get compared and all this. So this is not a one-time project, it's going to be a continuous project. So if you start today, probably you will see after some results after 2 years, 3 years, and maybe 5 years and all that sort of thing. So you have to have a long-term plan for this actually. So performance monitoring is going to be a continuous thing. Based on to your feedback, you can always go on improving into the systems. Your algorithms go on refining it and all these things. So balancing optimizations and compliances. New compliance requirements are also coming up and all, which also you have to incorporate it. It may be your internal or it may be outside the documentation requirement from an audit point of view or something like that. So you have to have a continuous improvement program also to be drawn. Even that particular system, which program which you are drawn also needs to get validated, needs to have a continuous improvements and all. So emerging technologies and new generation capabilities are going to work together. As I mentioned, the various emerging technologies are coming up, and those are going to contribute a lot of benefits into AI capabilities and all. So it's a continuous process. You have to go on incorporating this integration in technology. Cloud computing is another technology which is going to come to in a short time and all that sort of thing. It will also have a lot of benefits, and incorporation will also help in achieving the next gen quality systems and all. So we have to look at for the proactive quality than our reactive quality systems and all that sort of thing. And this requires a strategic competitive advantages and industry leadership is required. So strategic values should have that artificial intelligence quality mastery to improve onto operational efficiencies and build up a innovation culture into the organization, and we should go on accelerating it and on. So risk mitigation and competitive positioning is expected. Sustainable differentiation is also required. A transformation quality AI-driven quality excellence is going to be there. Achieving previously impossible quality standards can be achieved by adoption of these emerging technologies into the system. And implementation of AI is going to help in the predictive analytics and automated quality control. So this is what is the future of AI quality resolutions and all. So coming to my conclusion, I wanted to say that we have to really start thinking about the transformation of the quality system with a new gen quality system that is a shifting from the inspection based verification to the intelligent driven predictions and all that sort of thing with a continuous improvement, continuous learning, continuous optimizing the systems and all, and which is going to give an impact onto your manufacturing process and improve the manufacturing process continuously. This will prevent the issues which are going to come to affect onto the patients and the regulatory standings and all that. So with this, I think I just shared you my thoughts with the recent developments into the technologies. Feel free to look at it, our other social platform, the data ecosystems from the digital point of view. Uh, do share this with your network also. Share your feedback and comments and all. If you have any suggestions about the new topics or new areas, we can even consider those also. Thank you. Bye.